Hello and welcome to The Corner. I'm the Frosted Glass and I'm joined by my fellow Alabaster Savages. I like boobs.
Give me a wrench, whore.
Can't just steal someone else's line. Moonshock.
Hello, everybody. And then when Frosted, he says, I am the Frosted Glass, as if there were others around that were also Frosted Glass, but you're like, I am the Frosted Glass.
Well, on Twitter, I'm at Frosted Glass 2, so someone's been Frosted Glass before me.
That bastard.
Terry Diamantis.
I'm the only Terry Diamantis that I know of. So I'm the original.
And this week's special guest, Dax Orion.
Well said.
Oh, he just had a stroke.
Oh
Well,
no,
we were
that
talking
comes
about
later.
business
When the
juices,
stream
so I
comes.
think we were all kind of stroking it a bit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Conversation we were having before the start of this, you guys will want to know.
yeah.
Especially
You
in
don't want to
Super
know what
Secret.
goes on behind the scenes.
No, you don't.
But speaking of, welcomings,
Oh,
I
God.
think we could all use some advice on how to welcome people. 5 non-gendered greetings to help people feel welcome.
Oh no, I
No.
already solved this problem. It's
No.
good evening. No, it's good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and retards.
Is
There you
this
go.
guy's
Problem
name
solved.
Rue Benjamin?
Yes, this guy is
Hello, folks with an X.
this guy is Australian.
No, really.
Well, that's Rue should be a
Oh.
giveaway there.
Terry, it's your fault.
God damn it, Terry.
Everything in this article is your fault.
That's probably Terry. We don't know.
And
Yeah.
Braniel agrees.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Inclusive second-person pronouns that honor those who identify as non-binary.
Yeah, like I said,
What?
ladies, gentlemen, and retards. Problem solved.
I'm not putting a picture of this dipshit in the chat because it's just one of those pictures where they Photoshop the hell out of it to make him look good. So fuck off.
Welcome, everyone. I'll start with a
Fuck
disclaimer.
Eat shit.
Boo!
How dare you welcome me, you bastard?
Everyone.
I'll start with a disclaimer. I don't identify as non-binary, but have non-binary friends, and I care
No,
a
you
whole
don't.
bunch about helping people feel welcome.
Bigot.
Your friends are all men and women.
Or men in tights.
They're men. We're men in tights.
Tights.
And language.
Looking for fights.
And language is a great place to start, because it is an area each of us has control over. A lot of attention has been given to third-person pronouns, he, him, she, her, they, them. But little attention goes to second-person pronouns used when speaking directly to someone.
You retard. I think that covers it.
Yeah, but also if they're a black non-binary, there's a great word just waiting to be used.
Oh, this guy is such a pussy. He hides behind the pen name of Rue Benjamin because he doesn't want his real name to be divulged.
How do you know that's not his real name? Maybe he had
Yeah.
very cruel
He
parents.
says it in his own profile. He said,
hate-
Rue Benjamin is my Ziggy Stardust.
Get
I hate,
the fuck.
I hate people who use avatars.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Right.
See,
Exactly.
My dog agrees too. Hey,
Yeah.
baby.
You
Oh,
is
yeah,
the
baby.
You is the classic second-person pronoun, but it doesn't work well in the plural unless you use you guys.
Wait,
Think
wait,
That's what
wait.
I'm talking about. You is a plural as well.
If your
Yeah.
pronouns are fucking you, then that would be fine. That works as the second one.
No, but you can say good evening. But you could say good evening to all of you. You don't have to put
Yeah.
you guys. It's a you is a plural. I don't know what they're talking about.
Think Chunk from the Goonies, but still gender problematic.
Gotta do the truffle shuffle.
Jesus
Terry, do the truffle shovel.
Just take the stick out of your ass, won't you?
Or use guys if you're from Philadelphia.
That seems
These
racist.
guys.
Okay, this guy's pronouns in his profile says his pronouns are he, they, us, too.
Oh,
With us two being US-TWO, us two.
maybe it's
US number
US
two?
too. Maybe he's like super American. He's like double American.
Maybe he has
Us
like
two,
9
us
like split
harder.
personalities.
I feel mildly patriotic.
Oh, and he's also begging for money to buy a new laptop. He's only at 2% of his goal.
Oh,
Oh, yet somehow you
Poor
find the courage
baby.
to go on living. Yeah, and his coffees cost $3 each. Yeah.
wow.
Ladies and gentlemen is inherently flawed because of its binary nature.
That's why
When-
you put
Negative.
and retards.
When I hear MCs use it now, I cringe for all the gender fluid people in the audience, and for the speaker's lack
Oh
of
yeah,
social
all
awareness.
0 of them.
That's right. So many people are listening to you, my friend.
Oh, well, like what? 98% of the population is gender fluid. I'm pretty sure that's those are the
Oh,
statistics.
Yeah, there's one person in the audience who thinks they're gender fluid and they're just a man.
They're just full of
Considering-
other person's fluids, so therefore they are gender fluid. In
Well,
their butt.
Yeah.
And also considering that this guy has 880 followers, yet he's only been able to raise 2% for his laptop fund, means these are either people that just don't give a shit, or they're people like Frosted that follow people just so they can give them shit. So there you go.
Yeah.
And it's very problematic because computers use binary.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah, that's right. Ones and zeros. Oh.
What if I'm not a 1 or a 0? What if I'm a half or a quarter?
We need to decolonialize the IT industry.
I did see a while ago a Kickstarter for a guy who I'm pretty sure was just crazy, wanted to upgrade binary to quadnary.
What?
Yeah, he just reasoned
No.
that if we added in 2 more numbers, computers would be so much better.
I'm pretty sure computers
Yeah,
break.
The purpose of binary is because of switches. A 0 and a 1 is effectively a switch. It goes one way or the other.
Yeah.
If you were to
Yeah.
have 4, you would need to have a 4-way switch, which, as
Right.
far as I'm concerned, doesn't exist in computing.
But I did see like a serious attempt at like trinary, like 0, 1, 2, where they like that have on, off, or like a neutral setting, and it was just too expensive to try and make that component when binary just works so much better.
Yeah.
Hasn't his person ever heard of a qubit before? A quantum tries as both as 1 and 0?
But I know that Veritasium made a video recently about what's it called? Not digital, but what's analog? Yeah, analog based computing.
Oh.
And there are apparently there is apparently functionality in that, but
Well,
it's very, very specialized for specific applications.
Isn't
Well,
that just like the old-fashioned, like, tape reel ones,
Well, I have a feeling that quantum computing is way beyond this guy's wheelhouse, so let's not even go that far.
All right, the challenge is to find a greeting that works for you and the situation. Some occasions may call for a level of formality that the traditional ladies and gentlemen once fitted. There are other occasions where informality or even humor may be better. So let's look at a bunch.
Yes, let's.
Yes, let's.
Number 1. Hey, folks.
With an X?
Now, he's
Folks.
clearly a bigot because he spells it normally.
Oh well, we can't.
But
just-
how can I know if it's inclusive to black people if it doesn't have an X?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We have to disregard everything this author says because he's obviously a bigot.
Yep, he loses.
Yeah, damn Australians.
See, this is why I always open up all of my streams with "Hey, everybody," because it's so inclusive, and you're
But
just
not everybody has a body. You're talking about the people who are just ghosts in our audience.
Hmm.
You're being so rude.
Yeah,
Look,
what about
fucker.
Gasly?
I don't acknowledge Ghastly. Okay,
Wow.
I just can't.
I met the
What would
president
happen?
of... Hmm?
I was gonna ask, whatever happened to Gasly? I haven't heard from him from
Didn't he get like a contract for doing his
Yeah,
art?
he
or
got
something
some
like
like TV show or something, didn't he? Or-
I don't know.
that? I know the
Yeah.
guy is funny as fuck though. That guy is hilarious. I've never seen somebody who can improvise so fast and so well.
I think I only streamed with
Yeah.
him like twice.
I liked when
It's
he was
funny every
back.
time.
I like when he and AP were working together.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, he was on the Jackbox stream, wasn't he? 'Cause, like a couple
One
of
of them,
times.
yeah.
Gasly was on Jackbox a few times.
Yeah, and I mean that guy. My God, those are some of the funniest streams I've ever seen and been a part of.
I met the president of an international organization that used folks very effectively as early as the 1980s.
Oh,
Long
and
before.
Terry, he spells organization the correct way, doesn't
Listen, some people say folks, but they don't say it because of gender inclusion. They say it because it's a word. It is in fact a word to say, "Hey, folks."
he?
But
Well,
it's
that's
just
what I. Go ahead.
to
Terry.
use it for your weird political purposes is stupid.
Well, I use the word folks to represent my parents, like my folks.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know, in that context, that's basically the only way I'll ever use the word folks because I don't
As-
refer to a
as
group of
long
people
as
as
you, as
folks.
long as you're saying it with the next Moonshock, it's good.
Moon's
Only
parents
if my
are gender
parents-
fluid.
I was gonna say my parents are gender fluid. You know
Well, I
how
mean,
it
they
is.
are moon,
Well,
so there's got to be
I
some sort
can't
of
make that
type of-
assumption. I've never met them.
Well, I mean, that time you were on the floor in their bedroom, you might have caught some gender fluid.
Hey, you shut
Damn.
your goddamn mouth there, buddy boy.
I forgot all about that shit.
Nobody needs to know that. You hush.
I mean, you might have been
Why
in
don't
the
you tell the
splash
story
zone. I
again
don't.
for everyone.
You might have been in the splash zone. I don't know.
You shut up.
A lot of terrible memories just came flooding back to Moonshock.
Yes, and these people, and the people that aren't aware of that, they don't need to know. They don't need to know.
Well, don't worry. He's gonna be streaming a game soon, so you can ask him about it there. All right. Long before people started thinking this way, he used it in formal settings, but it gave him a guy next door vibe. He recognized over 3 decades ago that ladies and gentlemen was both stilted and problematic for people.
Now
No,
they're
he
making
didn't.
fun of Jamaicans on stilts.
He didn't. You're just projecting your own weird modern sensibilities onto someone who was alive 40 years ago and probably isn't even alive today.
Now you're just making fun of people who work in theaters. Projecting? Come on.
Great. Everybody
Yeah.
wants to know my secret now.
Yeah, well, tell.
You'll never
Tell us.
know. Oh, ever. Nobody
So,
needs to know.
He was on the rug while his parents were banging.
God damn it, Terry.